Pisces, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of August 2025, and I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Pisces, do we got your reading here already? Let's see. No. Almost. Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the Queen of Pentacles. That's an energy of self-care, self-love, so that's telling me that you're in a time of, you know, taking care of yourself a little more. Starting off the reading, you get the Page of Pentacles crossed by the Ace of Wands. You're looking like you're trying something new or something. I don't know. Like, maybe you're going for gardening and you've never even thought that you would. But it's like, okay, well, what's a better time than today? I don't know, something new. It's exciting. It's fun. As an energy. In your focus, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, love. Lots of love for yourself especially. Super nice. In the recent past, the Ten of Swords, something may have come to an end there. In your strength, the Temperance card. Patience. Ooh, you're filled with patience here. Or you should be. In the immediate future, the Two of Pentacles. Kind of at a crossroad. And not really being able to make up your mind. Should I go left? Should I go right? What should I do? You know what's funny about this one though? Whichever way you go, left or right, I think is the right way. I get it as you're not going to fail with this one. So you don't need to spend time there pondering. Because I don't think you can fail with this one. I think they're both beneficial in their own way. Supporting this reading, the Ten of Wands. There's a little bit of an underlayer of heaviness. I don't know where it's coming from. Because I don't see you feeling burdened by something necessarily. I mean, you could be, but your focus is mostly towards this energy of self-care and self-love. So, I don't know how you would feel this. But anyways, the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you shifted your focus towards your internal happiness, you know, towards little things maybe that make you happy. And that changed things. Even if there is heaviness there around you, you're not going to feel it as heavy. In your hopes and fears, the Knight of Pentacles, it's I think you're progressing here. I think you're moving slowly but surely. It's a pretty slow progress, but it's progress nonetheless. In this energy of growth, basically. For the potential outcome, the Chariot. Yeah, you're on the right path here. That's definitely a confirmation. And I don't know how it's going to show up, but it's gonna. But anyways, let's clarify. Let's do the Queen of Pentacles. You get the Knight of Pentacles, which jumped out in reverse, the Fool, the Emperor. Oh, okay. So that's going back to that patience that apparently you need to have. Because it is kind of a slow progressing type of an experience you're dealing with here. And your energy is bursting out. It's like, oh, I want to do everything at once. I want to feel life today. All of life. All of the secrets of life right now. You know, type of a deal. It's your energy. It's growing in there. I don't know what happened, but because you've probably stepped into this energy of self-love, your energy is opening up like crazy here. And whatever path this is, it's kind of going a little slow. But it's okay that it is, because it's supposed to. But your energy is coming in a little bit in contradiction with it, and from that you may feel a sense of excitement of, oh, I need to rush through this or something, you know. Let me do the Page of Pentacles. The Magician, the Eight of Swords, the Tower. It's like you're I'm not sure if it's a rediscovery type of an energy, because you're telling me I'm trying to manifest what it is that I want. And I don't have that figured out yet. It almost feels like you're looking for it. But I know what I don't want. So that's good that I know at least that. So you're almost counter manifesting. You're manifesting anything but that. You know what I mean? So, okay. That's an interesting way of manifesting. Okay, let's do the Ace of Wands. You get the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Cups. Interesting, because it's like, let's go back to you starting to, you know, you're gardening. And you show up as over there, out there, you know, with your little plants, your little tools. You look at everything and you're like, where the fuck do I start? I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing here. But the interesting part is that you're doing it anyway. You know, you're like, okay, well, I don't know what this tool is for, but okay, let's start digging with it. And then it doesn't really work because it's a scissors or something. I don't know. And it's like, oh no, not the right tool. Okay, let's try the other one. So you're kind of pushing through. You're not gonna stop just because you may not know what it's about. You know. Okay, I like that. Let me do the Queen of Wands. Queen of Cups. In your focus, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Swords, the King of Wands. See? That's where it was. Something changed for you drastically here. You're coming from a major change. And it could have to do with another energy attached to you. And I don't know if that energy is still around or not, but that's what contributed to things shifting here for you. Whatever experience that was. And you're showing me it was quite the deceptive experience. Almost pointing out towards it and saying it was a lie. I'm like, I don't know if I'll go that far as to it being a lie, because you were part of that experience, so it wasn't a lie. You were there. It was just not necessarily the best. You know? Yeah, something changed here for you personally based off of an experience you've been a part of. For the Ten of Swords in the recent past, you get the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, there is a partnership there that seemed to have gone quite well for quite a minute. And then that's it. And then it was done. Maybe that's what you're referring to here with you've changed, or this is your moment of change from that. But for the Temperance card in your strength, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're so determined and so driven here to create something brand new for yourself that that's exactly what you're invested in. Like, my life is going to look completely different because I'm going to change it and I'm going to make sure of it. And you've had this determination for a minute. I feel like now you're actually applying it, you know, where you're starting to do something like gardening, or that's just an example. Maybe you're trying again new things, little things that would bring you joy, that you think would bring you joy. And it's like, okay, let's try that. Oh, let's try that, you know. For the Two of Pentacles in the immediate future, you get the Devil, the Five of Wands, the Hierophant. Okay, there's something unhealthy here. Big time unhealthy. How is this attached to you, though? Is it? Because you're telling me I don't know what to do about that, but you're coming from a place of you're not even involved in it necessarily. So why would you have to do anything about it? What is this energy? It's highly unhealthy. And you're kind of trying to go around it. Maybe it's in your environment. Even if you're not involved directly in that, maybe it's in your environment and you're trying to kind of, which way do I go? Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I go around it that way or that way or that way or that, Yeah, I feel like it's not avoidance, it's like acceptance. Hey, this is a crappy energy, I just gotta go around it. Okay. So the dilemma is not about, can I change this into something healthy? Because again, I don't think you're part of it. The dilemma is about, how do I go around it, or how do I exist with that in my space, but in such a way that it doesn't affect me or something. Let's do the 10 of Wands in the supportive energies. You get the 2 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, the 6 of Wands. I mean, the heaviness is coming from a sense of waiting for something to kind of fall into a loving energy, into a, oh man, this almost looks like a, and I don't know why I'm getting this, because I usually don't get this with this type of an energy, but this time I am. Is it acceptance? Validation. At the root of it, I feel like it's parental. I feel like it's involving either mother figure or father figure, where you may have looked for that as a child, for that validation, but you're still looking for it in all sorts of other dynamics. And there's one here in particular where it's like, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that to come to fruition. I'm waiting for me to be seen in this. But there's a sense of achievement over it. You're almost telling me I'm seeing myself in this, because that's all you need, at the end of the day. So it could be that you've actually healed some issues from your past. Some, continuously searching for that validation, where it's like it needed to come from you in the first place. That's pretty cool. Let's do the 9 of Cups for the hidden energies. You get the Hangman, the Page of Cups, the Judgment card. Man, this energy feels good. It feels like you stepped into a hot air balloon that is taking you into a completely different dimension than what you've known all your life or something. But it's so flowy and so feels so good. I don't know. It feels super nice, super light. And it just is. You know what I mean? It's like you've stepped into this energy. I'm not sure that was necessarily the plan. You definitely wanted something new, a change. I don't know. And it's internal. You feel it from the inside. There's that internal happiness. And then you share it with the outside, and it creates this magical hot air balloon. I don't know. Let's do the Knight of Pentacles in your hopes and fears. You get the 9 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, the 10 of Swords. Oh, don't hang on to energies here, because you're going to have quite a hard time. So remember what I told you just now, that, okay, you're stepping into this nice, very light, very natural, very, oh my God, this feels amazing type of an energy. When you find yourself in there, do not hang on to that energy, no matter how good it feels. Because it's going to backfire. I see you being like, oh, I wish this could stay forever type of a deal. It's not gonna. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to shift. Let it. Let it. Because otherwise you're going to be giving yourself a very hard time trying to chase that high. It's energy. Energy wants to move. We can't just hang on to... Why don't we hang on to nasty energies then? We're so... You know what? We're so selfish. We're so, when something feels good, we want it to last forever. But when something feels bad, it's like, oh, go away, energy. No, it's energy. It's going to move. Let it move. Do not hang on to it. because I see you shifting quite drastically when you try to hang on to this energy. Let it pass. Let yourself feel good where you're at for as long as it takes, for as long as that energy is there. But when it wants to shift, let it, because there's another energy that wants to come in. And you're going to create a fucking conglomerate in there, and it's just going to blow up in your face, all of it. So let it move. Let energy move, no matter how good it feels. Because otherwise it's a shit show. Like, just like that. It's like, oh, here we go. Let's do the Chariot. For the potential outcome, you get the Justice card, the Temperance, the Hermit. Those are fucking amazing energies and perfect, just perfect. Where you seem to fall into alignment with things. I'm getting the sense that you're trying there to hang on for just a little bit to energy there that makes you feel good, and it's like, oh my god. And then you realize, I should let this go because it's starting to feel not good. And then you're falling into the flow of things here, of whatever transformative energies you got going on. And you feel it even deeper than this hot air balloon ride. So you're probably going on a submarine. I don't know. You are a water sign, so maybe you would find more joy in that. Who the hell knows? But okay, you're doing good here. I don't know what you're doing, if we're talking about gardening or something else, but man, you're making it quite the experience. From the universe for you as a final advice, the Eight of Pentacles, the Moon, the Four of Cups. Something you're working on actively right now. You seem to be bothered by something in there. And I don't think you're revealing that. So if it's, let's say, at work, or even within a friendship or a partnership you have with someone, there's a sense of discontent. There's a sense of something you don't like in there. And you're keeping it to yourself. Okay. But you don't feel good about it. This is the type of thing of, if you do open up about it, because you may have an expectation towards, well, if I open up, then that means it's going to solve all my problems. No, it doesn't mean that, but it means that you're releasing energy that you're holding in that's not good for you. That's not healthy. And you might get a shit show as a response, but hey, you're free of that energy at least. It is what it is, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. This one, you get to decide about it. I'm not going to tell you either way, do it or don't do it. I'm just telling you how the energy is showing up, and, if it's suppressed, then you're going to feel shitty about it. And if it's let out, at least you let it out, no matter what happens as a result. So I don't know. It's up to you. But let's do the Sacred Traveler Oracle. Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. Let's see. Card meaning: inner and outer healing on all levels is occurring in your life. A situation, relationship, or physical challenge is being resolved. Have faith that it's happening. This is a time to find the source of challenges. Transform inner grievances. Do it now. Don't tell them to do it. I told them to not necessarily do it if they don't. Anyways. You no longer need to carry it with you. You are a healing force for others, even if you're not aware of it. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know. There are times when the traveler steps off the path to search for the mystic healer. The healer instructs that everything in nature has the intrinsic ability to restore itself, and reminds you that you also have this powerful ability within you. For healing to occur on the outside, it's essential for healing to occur on the inner planes. To do this, meditate by visualizing a beautiful, vital future for yourself and trust that recovery is on the way. Past life issues may be emerging in order to be released. Mystic healers are working with you to resolve emotional and physical challenges. Be patient and have faith that beneath the surface, all is well. Cool. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.